us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards there and a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They'll drop the throw. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And he gets it down to the 32. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Carlson able to put this one through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Oh, come on, Hunt.
Now
You heard again, bitch.
Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Damn, I hate this fucking game some damn times. Please.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Linval Joseph in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC.
I guess somebody hurt
4
every
times in the
fucking
loss
week.
last week as he gets this one away.
It's always
here.
either a shoulder tear
Taken in at the 22.
or abdominal.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Vikings will take
The
over
whole
here.
team. I got like 5 people out with this.
And the
that
Vikings
same
now
1 or
heading
2
onto the
injuries.
field. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it.
He
But
was
that's
blitzing.
2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to
He
be
ain't
and
get-
what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games
got
and feel
nothing to
better
lose,
about
so I'm
themselves,
just going
despite
all
the
out
fact
with
they have no shot at the playoffs?
Looking to throw. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by Treadwell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a first down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. Finding room to the 20. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. Carlson now to kick this one away.
Motherfuckers blocked this time.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
That nigga's 6'5", 265 pounds. Shit. Yeah.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Caught here by Conley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll toss it to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to James.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I lost Sammy Watkins for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, come back, and then lose him again for another 4 weeks.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Right back to him on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Mahomes now to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
Now it's Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
That is caught right at the 10-yard
Just hold
line.
on to the ball.
And
Just hold on
down,
to the
but
ball.
not before they get it
Just 'cause
inside
they
the
hit
10 to the 7. The
phone.
Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt.
Did he fall
A
into
gain
the
of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave one more off this lead.
A competitor.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota.
If I can stop throwing interceptions, I'll be all right.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! Green 39! Green 39! Gone!
Now a play fake here on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Trying to lay one up deep. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Buying time to his left. Gonna let one
God damn it, I couldn't
intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I was supposed to hit that.
That had disaster all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield.
I had him. I just didn't. I let him too much. I was supposed to throw it up high and make him jump before the safety got there. That's why I be fucking up with my pass.
And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard
come on.
line.
God damn.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
What the fuck injury this nigga got?
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Howell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he finds Thomas.
Okay, I'll take that.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
But I'll take it. I'll damn sure take it.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete.
Yeah, there you go.
And
there you go.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Ooh, I'm glad you didn't cut with that lineman.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Come on, turn up field.
Fuck. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And again, it's Mahomes. Finding his safety valve.
Come on, get the first pitch.
That he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Fucking surprise.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Detroit! Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Yeah, good
and
shit,
yo. Charted loose. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now before this first down play,
I'm sorry, I gotta change this. They got my depth chart shit all fucked up. Who the fuck do y'all got coming in the game? I don't want these niggas in the game. Oh no, he in the game. Nah, you ain't supposed to be there though. Alright, let's see what y'all do here.
We're going to get a timeout here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Why the fuck are y'all still in the game? What the fuck?
Action now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
Yeah, I thought I just changed
Now
the
on
shit
first
so that
down,
they
he'll
wouldn't be in
drop the
there like,
throw.
oh,
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. The Vikings on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs.
Don't let him catch it.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Detroit!
Detroit! Gone!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out.
Oh, good tip.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Mahomes now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They run with Hunt. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Come on, he had 2 feet in.
The intended target, and it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Leopard! Leopard! Now let's go! Green 39!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. Going deep for Diggs. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
No, check, Patriot! Patriot!
Handoff comes to Cook. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 46. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Conley's got it over the middle.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, shit.
With now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
No, he didn't.
And thanks to the interception,
I'm willing to admit when I'm getting
cashes in with 6.
I will take it. 3, broke like 3 tackles.
Butker on for the PAT.
And I don't really be
extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
But no, I think, yeah, I know. I've played niggas that they run that same zone you do, but them linebackers will cover that whole fucking
Trying to
field.
shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. From deep in their own territory, they look to
Get
throw.
off the block.
And his
Oh,
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. And he'll run it over the middle. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space. Taken down right at the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
This is Hunt. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll run. This
hold
is
the
Hunt.
block,
And he
7-7.
maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after them now.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Everson Griffin in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Not bad, bitches.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Ah, that was so
And he
dumb.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, it's not going to be a first down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the first down.
The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. And out come the Chiefs now. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example. And now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And going deep for Hill. And that's caught.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 62 yards. Still throwing the football here.
He ain't faster than Hill,
I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Caught out left side by Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This
and
is
he held on to it.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
And he held on to it.
Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the right. It got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They give him a gain of 38. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now.
Caught at the 6-yard line.
Dude, how the fuck did
down
Houston
all the
get
way
hurt?
inside the KC 10.
I didn't even touch you. I was Houston trying to come in and tackle.
But when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there.
How the fuck did he get hurt?
We keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 65 yards. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Butker now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Now a and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Reggie Ragland. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won the Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they... And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Kansas City, the win gets them a step closer to